Mr. Cow,
Yes?
how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I don't know. I always end up biting. Ask Mr. Fox, for he's much cleverer than I.
Mr. Fox, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Why don't you ask Mr. Turtle, for he's been around a lot longer than I. Me, I bite.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl, for he is the wisest of us all.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
I chose this commercial for my ad worth saving because it reminds me of my childhood and overall was a really cute and memorable commercial for its time. I really loved this commercial as a child because it sparked curiosity amongst so many people by testing out how many licks it would take to reach the center of the lollipop. This commercial caught my attention so much that I don't think I'll ever forget it. In fact, I remember, after I had seen it for the first time, my younger sister and I would always try and count how many licks it would take to get to the Tootsie Roll part of the lollipop. Tootsie Roll did a great job with this commercial because it was interesting and visually appealing for kids to watch by having all of the animals and colors. This is a great job of marketing because it makes people want to buy the lollipop and count for themselves how long it would take to get to the Tootsie Pop center. By proposing this question to the world, everyone wanted to buy a Tootsie Pop and figure it out for themselves.